If you've ever dreamed of standing in front of the Matterhorn, eating world-class chocolate by a lake, or riding those famous panoramic trains through the Alps, you've probably also heard the horror stories: $20 coffees, $300 hotel rooms, and public transport that costs more than a flight. But today, we're breaking it all down. This is the ultimate cost guide to Switzerland. What it really costs to visit, how to do it smartly, and yes, even how to save money without missing out. Here's the problem. Most people skip Switzerland altogether because of one thing: money. They've read one article or seen one TikTok where someone spent $1,000 in a single day. But here's the truth. Switzerland is expensive, yes, but it's not impossible. You just need to know where the money actually goes and where you can make smarter choices. That's exactly what we're doing here. So, let's break it all down, category by category. 1. Accommodation. Where you sleep matters a lot. Let's start with the biggest expense for most travelers: where you sleep. High-end hotels. If you want that luxurious Swiss chalet vibe or a hotel with mountain views, you're looking at around $250 to $600 per night. Places like Zurich, Interlaken, and Lucerne have some insane properties, but they come at a price. Some of them charge extra for lake views, breakfast, or even spa access. Mid-range hotels. Expect to pay between $120 and $200 per night. You'll find lots of clean, comfortable, and scenic places with great service and solid locations. Many also include free breakfast, which can help you save later. Budget options. Hostels in Switzerland are actually amazing. Many offer private rooms, and prices range from $40 to $80 a night. There's also Airbnb, which can offer solid deals, especially if you're staying in cities like Zurich or Geneva. Just book early. Travel hack. Use the Swiss Youth Hostels network, even if you're not super young. They accept all ages and often have family rooms, shared kitchens, and beautiful locations for a fraction of hotel prices. 2. Food. Yes, you can eat without going broke. Food is the second biggest wallet drainer, but also one of the easiest to manage. Restaurants. A sit-down meal at a mid-range restaurant? Around $25 to $40 per person. A simple plate of pasta? Maybe $22. A pizza? Expect $20 plus. Add drinks and you're easily over $50 for dinner. Fast casual, takeout. Want a quick sandwich or salad? Expect to pay $10 to $15. Chains like Co-op and Migros offer supermarket meals like sushi, salads, sandwiches, and hot options that are super decent and way cheaper. Grab a loaf of bread, some cheese, it's Switzerland, after all, fruit, and you've got yourself a $7 picnic with million-dollar views. Also, street kebabs and sausages go for about $8 to $12. Travel hack. If your accommodation has a kitchen, cook a few meals. Buying groceries in Switzerland isn't that bad if you skip the fancy stuff. Also, many supermarkets have discounted items near closing time. 3. Transportation, trains, passes, and the price of Swiss precision. Switzerland's trains are legendary. They're clean, scenic, and ridiculously on time, but also pricey. Train tickets. A one-way ticket from Zurich to Interlaken? Geneva to Zermatt? Maybe $70 plus. Long-distance trips add up fast. Swiss Travel Pass. This is a game-changer. It gives you unlimited travel on most trains, buses, and boats, plus museum entries. It starts at $268 for 3 days and goes up to $447 for 8 days. Sounds steep, but if you're hopping cities and riding scenic trains, it can actually save you money. Mountain excursions. Cable cars and scenic trains aren't always included. Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe train? Around $100 plus. Travel hack. Don't ride every single scenic train just because it looks good on Instagram. Pick one or two. Also, use the half-fare card if you're not doing multiple cities. It's $140 and gives you 50% off almost all transportation. 4. Activities. Some are free, some will hurt. This is where your wallet can take a break, or take a hit. Hiking in nature. Totally free. Switzerland has thousands of hiking trails that are insanely beautiful and 100% free. Just lace up your boots and go. Lake activities. Swimming in lakes like Geneva or Zurich. Free. Big ticket items. Paragliding over Braunwald? Around $180. A scenic helicopter ride? Up to $500. These are once-in-a-lifetime experiences, but definitely not budget-friendly. Travel hack. Use city passes for Zurich, Geneva, and Bern. They often include public transport, museums, and even discounts on activities. 5. Cities. What each one will cost you. Let's talk about some specific locations and how they hit your wallet. Zurich. Super clean, super efficient, and very expensive. Hotels and meals are top-tier priced here. But there's tons of free stuff. Lakeside walks, museums, and public art. Lucerne. Picture perfect with a lake, a medieval bridge, and views of Mount Pilatus. Mid-range on the price scale. Great for a 2-day stay. Interlaken. Adventure capital. You're here for paragliding, hiking, and insane views. Accommodation is cheaper than Zurich but more expensive than some smaller towns. Zermatt. Home of the Matterhorn. Big prices but big rewards. There are hostels here too, and you can see the Matterhorn from a public path without spending a dime. Travel hack. If you're visiting more than one place, try to stay 2+ nights in each to save on train tickets and get local discounts. 6. Hidden costs. The things people forget. Here's the stuff that sneaks up on you. Tipping. It's not required in Switzerland. People round up to the nearest franc if they're feeling generous. Laundry. Hotels may charge $20 plus to do a load. Hostels often have self-service laundry. Wi-Fi. Generally free in hotels and trains, but some cafes will ask for a code or limit access. Cash versus card. Most places take card, but keep a bit of cash for small purchases in rural areas or vending machines. So here's the truth. Switzerland isn't cheap, but it's not unreachable either. You can absolutely spend $400 a day if you want all the views, comfort, and bucket list experiences. But you can also do it smartly, staying in hostels, cooking a few meals, choosing just one epic mountain ride, and soaking in the views that cost nothing. It all comes down to how you plan. And now, you've got the full blueprint. So, let's recap. If you're on a tight budget, expect to spend around $80 to $120 per day if you're careful, staying in hostels, eating supermarket meals, and using passes. A mid-range traveler? Probably $150 to $250. Want luxury? Sky's the limit. Switzerland's beauty is worth the effort. And with smart planning, you can make it work. Watch our next video to plan your perfect Swiss itinerary without the stress.